Welcome back to Live It Fit Now. Did that, now try this. Maybe you've tried things before to lose weight and get in better shape and it didn't pan out. We want to explain to you why that happened and what you can do for a better solution.
I think one thing that people do very frequently, especially when entering into a new healthy lifestyle path, is boy, they just want to get on that scale, don't they? We want to jump on the scale every 2 minutes after every meal, after every workout. You want to see what are your gains, what are your gains. I think for the most part, people are weighing themselves way too much, and the scale certainly isn't a good indicator of overall health.
It's the worst indicator. What it does is it lumps everything together. Yeah. It lumps together your water, your muscle, your bone, all at the same time, and it doesn't give you an accurate number of your overall fitness. If you weigh yourself too much, number one, you might be doing the right things, and it could derail you because you have an expectation of what it's going to say. Also, if you're doing the wrong things, you might lose some water weight and it might give you a false positive, and if that happens, you're not going to get in better shape either.
I think the important thing to track, to monitor, and to keep an eye on is body fat. That's where it's at. That's the thing most of us want to reduce is our body fat.
This here is a Harpenden caliper. I use something like this for about 15 years, assessing and measuring people's body fat. I have a more advanced way of doing it right now using a DEXA scanner, really looking inside their body, taking a look at their bone mass, their fat mass, their muscle mass, and it could show inside the joint. It could show you if their skeletal system's out of alignment. But what body composition does is it assesses your overall level of fitness. It's the best indicator to show if you're making progress. It's the only indicator that shows you if you're going to be healthy. And lastly, it's also a perfect predictor of how long you're going to live. If body fat is elevated above 34% for adults, chances are you have a 400% increased risk of dying prematurely.
Interesting. The calipers you talked about, you also talked about a DEXA scan, which is a huge piece of equipment that you lay down. It measures not only your body fat, but your bone density and a bunch of other things. Really gives guys like you the information to know precisely what's going on with the person, where their state of total wellness is, and how they can achieve their goals. I think, again, a misconception is, a lot of people know this. This is not new information. You got to watch your body fat. This is what we're trying to do. We're not trying to lose weight. We're not trying to lose water weight. We're trying to lose body fat or reduce our body fat. But those scales that you see in the big stores that are $29 that say, oh, it'll tell you your body fat, yeah, those just flat out don't work. Yeah, they really don't work.
They're not that accurate.
Yeah.
They're not that accurate. Now, I mentioned a bunch of different tissues in your body. Typically speaking, we're losing muscle mass after the age of about 21, 22, 23 years old. When that happens, we want to increase our lean muscle tissue. It's what helps us move our body. It's what gives us metabolism. We want your muscle to go up. Now, if that weight goes up, though, that's not a failure. That's an overwhelming success. That's exactly the kind of weight that you do want to gain. It's the pounds of fat that you really want to lose. So when I work with somebody personally, whether in my studio or in their home, we're always going to measure body fat composition. We're going to see what the numbers are. We're going to set goals. We want to make sure that you're living longer, getting to the size that you want, getting to the health that you want, reducing and eliminating medications, and it has virtually nothing to do with the scale.
No, don't jump on the scale every 5 minutes. You're just going to get discouraged. It's going to go up and down, and it's going to mentally screw you up. Have somebody that's a professional measure your body fat composition so you know where you're starting and you know where you need to go. And I know where I want to go right now. I want to go over to the kitchen and have something good to eat. Let's check it out.